What's going on, everybody? Master Taint here with another war recap for you from Semper Invicta. You may have realized that I did not do the recaps for the last two wars that we had. Um, Excuse me for that. I was in the EWCA TRL war. I wasn't really active in Semper Invicta at the time, and I didn't watch too many of the replays. And then when I did want to go watch them, they all got wiped out for a maintenance break, so I don't even have them to show you. But yeah, our last war here. Yeah, I mean, look, they were only able to get stars on one of our Town Hall 10s, and as far as Town Hall 9s go, they left a bunch of bases unstarred, some even unattacked. Their only 3-star was against our bottom guy, our Town Hall 8 Shanks here. If you look at the enemy side, you can see we're able to 2 and 3-star all their Town Hall 10s except for one. And as far as Town Hall 9s go, 3 stars all the way down, except we did miss a few bases, but a bunch of people were trying out new strategies they haven't tried before because it was fairly obvious from their enemy's first attacks that this was not going to be a very difficult war for us. All right, so the first attack I want to show you today is by Putt versus their number 4. We've seen him attack this base with mass witches before. He wanted to do it a little bit differently this time. He said that he actually disconnected for a second here, but luckily his internet caught back in, so yeah, it could have ended up pretty bad. Drops his Barbarian King with a couple wizards in behind and his Archer Queen, some wall breakers to get into the wall here. You can see he brought 2 freeze spells, so he's not trying to get to an Inferno Tower. His main goal here is he's trying to get the enemy Archer Queen taken out, this air defense here taken out, and then just as many other defenses as he can in this section of the base. Not really that important. He's just trying to get as much as he can taken out using basically just his heroes and a wall breaker there. Or a couple wall breakers, I should say. Archer Queen uses her ability, and he's able to take out a bunch of the archers from the enemy CC. Doesn't get the whole thing pulled out, but takes out a little bit of it. But that's about all that his heroes are going to be able to do. But got their job done. Drops 3 lava hounds on this air defense at the bottom here, and then a couple loons per defense in behind. You can see the rest of the CC gets pulled out here. It's a bunch of wizards and a few archers. There was no witches in their CCs. But luckily for him, this rage spell goes down, and one of the hounds pops right here, and he's got so many pups left here. All the wizards and the enemy CC are attacking about 1 loon at a time. They're not even attacking the big packs of loons, and these pups are able to take out the enemy CC really quick. All the wizards are down now, a couple archers left, and it leaves them right beside the town hall under a rage spell. It's going to die so fast. So many loons are left over. Going over to these last few defenses here, there is still an air defense left up, and that last hound pops right the last second. Look how many pups are alive here. Not even Rency gets this many pups alive at the end of his raid, so this is absolutely crazy. A great Town Hall 10 attack. It only took about a minute and a half to 3-star that entire base. It's a really good job, Putt. Well, speaking of Rency, I haven't actually showed one of his replays in a while. So, yeah, the next one we're going to look at here is by Rency versus their number 10. You might have heard me mention before that since the Air Sweeper update, he's kind of gotten off the LaLoon. You'll remember that's basically all he did before. He has switched over to Hogs, and he's really good at it. I really think he should stick with it because this is a great attack. 2 Golems come in at the top here with 5 Wizards in behind just to clean up all these buildings on the outside of the base here. Archer Queen goes in. You'll notice he hasn't even dropped his Barbarian King yet. Some Wall Breakers come in, get him into this compartment. One of them runs the wrong way. 2 Hogs go on this cannon while they're focused on the Golem here. It's just going to start getting rid of the point defenses as he can for a really cheap cost. Lightning Spell goes down. Now the entire enemy CC has been pulled out, and finally his Barbarian King gets dropped. Most of the CC's already been cleaned up. Jump spell goes down here. Barbarian King runs in and takes out the enemy Archer Queen, and is going to take out the enemy Barbarian King as well, which is awesome. His Archer Queen is helping from behind. Now he drops a giant with about 3 hogs per defense behind on this archer tower and this cannon, and then another giant, and again some more hogs on this archer tower. The cannon at the bottom here, unfortunately, gets focused on the hogs, so the drops weren't as perfect as they could be. So Rency, you need to do some better work there, man. You know, I know you're new at this, but let's go here. This is unacceptable. Comes through the middle. Heal spell goes off on the few hogs that are in there. He still has 1 heal spell left. Another set of bombs is at the bottom here. His hogs aren't even going to path to it until after all these defenses are dead. So last heal spell goes down. Both these giant bombs got popped, but the heal spell was able to keep them alive through the middle here. Hogs split up perfectly, half to one base, half to one side of the base, half to the other side of the base. There's a wizard and a goblin at the top cleaning up the buildings, and again, a few wizards and a couple goblins at the bottom cleaning up everything. The hogs are split up perfectly. Archer Queen's even doing work. She's not even shooting walls until right at the end here. There's so many hogs left over, and everything's going to die. So really good job, Rency. All right, everybody, and the last attack we're going to look at today is by Swervy Jerv versus their number 17. At first glance, this base looks like it might be a little bit difficult to attack because of the core double giant bombs. I mean, all the trap locations are very obvious on this base, so basically, as long as you can get in and pop at least one of the sets of the double giant bombs here, you'll be able to path your hogs around the base in order to single trip the other side, and it's not going to be that bad. So he begins his attack with a giant and 3 hogs on each of these cannons at the bottom here. They've already been taken out, but he gets the enemy CC pulled out and already gets 2 of the point defenses down. Really cheap trade. A couple barbarians come in, 2 witches, his archer queen, and some wizards in behind just to clean up the enemy CC. Like I said, a lot of their CCs didn't have any witches. I don't think any of their CCs had witches in them. So fairly easy to clean up, and you can clean it up very fast. It does a lot of DPS, but witches will distract wizards indefinitely. So yeah, 2 golems come in on the bottom corners of each of these compartments here. And he drops in a whole bunch of his wizards. Unfortunately, he only leaves 1 behind, so it's going to make his cleanup pretty slow later on. But the way he drops that 1 wizard later on makes up for it. So the golems come into the inside now. Notice he hasn't even dropped his barbarian king yet. He's waiting until that dark elixir drill dies. As soon as it goes down, the barbarian king comes in. He's got to make sure that the funnel gets cleaned up, or else the barbarian king is going to wander. He's not going to be able to get in here. Go over to the enemy archer queen and trip both double giant bombs in the core. Drops in his hogs on the left side of the base here in a long line. Is going to be able to get all these defenses down. They're all going to be targeting different hogs, different packs of hogs. There's not a lot of splash defense until he gets to the inner core here with the wizard towers. Now again, there's still nothing. All he has to do is drop a heal spell now. 1 hog jumps over towards this air defense and single trips 1 of the giant bombs, so it doesn't even have to die. Another heal spell goes down over this last pack of hogs. They're not even going to pop that other giant bomb, so it's really perfect. All the defenses are going down now. All of his heal spells are gone out. He hasn't even used the archer queen's ability yet. And look, 1 barbarian comes over here and trips that giant bomb all by itself. Loses a couple witch skeletons, but that's it. All the defenses are going down now. So he drops that last wizard on the left side of the base here, and all of his hogs ended up on the right side of the base. So it works out really perfectly. The archer queen's in the middle. She's doing lots of cleanup. There's lots of buildings she can hit without having to shoot too many walls. And the hogs are doing all the cleanup on the right side of the base. That 1 wizard is doing all the cleanup on the left side of the base, and everything else is moving through the core. So really good job, really good attack, Swervy Jerv. All right, everybody. Well, there is your war recap. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Master Taint signing off, saying think smart, raid smart, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.